Tried to tell you, but now you just remember me. I was trying to let you know. Yeah. I was trying to let you know. Yeah. I was trying to let you know. Whoa. I was trying to let you know. Before I let you go. Whoa. I was trying to hold on to ease the pain. But why hold on if I wasn't ready to change? And now you're just a memory. Don't mistake my cries for cries of sympathy. I was just so young, didn't know the difference. Mama said don't make excuses, son, cause that would never fix it. Mama said just take your losses, son, and then roll with it. Mama said just next time you get this far, do it different. And I tried to do it different when I fell in love. But sitting waiting on karma had me scared of love. Like this time, no, next time, it'll be fair enough. In the inside, I'm tearing up. Say when love comes around, how naturally you'll miss it, my friend, if you blink. Now you're just a memory. Tried to tell you, but now you just remember me. I was trying to let you know. Yeah.
Welcome everybody to the OG Radio Show. It's your girl Michonne Lorraine, and today is a very special day because we made it to another 24 hours. Okay, sorry that I missed V-Day. It was a very special V-Day for me. I hope it was a very special V-Day for y'all. But you know, last episode I really wanted to show emphasis on how important communication is, and it still is. It is a full-time job. You know, people don't understand, but it is a full-time job with communication, and all in your relationships. You have to maintain that relationship with communication. Don't hold out. You got to go all in. I got KB in the back.
Hey, y'all know what time it is.
What's good, KB?
How you feeling? Happy after Singles Day.
Yeah, after Singles Day. You know, it was February, what were you talking about, the 16th or the 15th?
The 14th? What the fuck is the 15th and 16th?
Just they're regular days to me.
I mean, they all regular days, period. But I classify Valentine's Day, Singles Day.
Oh, that's what you call it. That's what you call it.
I do that because a lot of people be depressed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be sad and all this other shit. I'm like, fuck all that shit. Be happy with who you are. Happy fucking Singles Day. Be happy being you, an individual, the same way you came in this world. You feel me?
February 14th, yes. You know, and I actually, it's crazy how, like, I never thought I would come across people that really, 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 really like that holiday. You know, they really like that holiday. That's their holiday. And I'm like, that's really refreshing, to be honest.
They're all women? Of course. All right. I'm sorry. I'm going to shut up now.
Do men think it's more like a way to just spend money? Or
you really want to know what men think? Is that a real question? Or
is it a day to just get the draws?
Listen, I'm going to be 100 with y'all. All right. So for the people who actually understand, see, my friends call it Happy Love Day. You know, they say Happy Love Day, all this other good shit. All right, cool, awesome. But in reality, in the world that we live in, Valentine's Day really became about the female. But
spoiling.
But don't
pampering.
love goes both ways. It's not your fucking birthday. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. I don't technically celebrate the shit, but in my true vision of it, if love goes both ways, why is it not reciprocated both ways? You know what I'm saying? If I do all this for you, take you out, wine and dine you on this night, a nigga could at least get, you know what I'm saying, a egg sandwich in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can be something. It's not giving no take. So I don't celebrate
giving
it
no take. it doesn't always. I don't think it is. I don't even think it
Nah,
should be.
women think all they gotta do is go buy some lingerie and get some butt cheeks
I
up.
don't
And
know why we must generalize women like all women do these things.
all
I want to
right,
know
just
all women don't do
90%, just 90%. I apologize.
very vague, very vague. Like that's just such a broad thing. But my topic. Enough about that day. That day was over with.
Yeah.
That was last week.
Let's
This
drop
week,
it.
my thing is rage and rage control. You know how people talk about gun control, sex control, this control. I'm talking about rage control because for someone that has endured a lot of emotions, I definitely can understand where I live, I hear men on the road driving and speeding and shooting at each other, and it's like rage is just rage, and I feel like I could feel it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, sometimes people are upset, they don't want to see their own kind killing each other, but then there's people like me that are like, okay, well, I've been there, but I never killed anybody, but like I've been there where I felt the rage,
Yeah.
so I could understand. But no, like it's really hard out here. You know how tired people are talking about killings, especially black on black. Like that has become such a part of the normal for it to live in the city. Like I don't understand.
Sad truth. Sad truth. I mean, it's like this. The same reason why everybody else try to kill a black person is the same reason why a black person kill a black person. It's easier to get away with. Everyone has that primal instinct inside of them. Not everyone have that wall of security or trying to teach them not to do these things. And it's fucked up to say it that way, but if me being a black man and knowing that we're the ones that's kind of targeted worldwide, you kind of grow up and you kind of develop a sense of, stop asking why and just start figuring out how. I don't know why white people didn't like black people for so long. I don't know why the USA is real bent on separating black families. I don't know why, you know what I'm saying? Child support is mandatory. Where the fuck did that come from? Like, I don't know why of all these systematic created procedures that are destroying our culture and our families. I don't know why that they're in place. You know what I mean? But what I do know is that it's happening. What I do know is that it's still going to continue to happen. And the next thought is how? How did we get here? How did you get yourself in that situation, and how to get the fuck out of it?
Yeah.
You know?
Are you one of those, I don't even like to categorize people, but are you one of those people that want to stay and help build their community or leave and go out to the West Coast and get away from the violence?
West Coast is definitely violent.
Right?
Yeah, it's a
But
hood everywhere.
they like to say, "Oh, I'm gonna move to LA and get out of the hood." And
I mean, because you can move out of the hood here. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I am definitely one of those people who want to move to LA. I feel like that's where I was supposed to be all my life. I feel like every time I go there, I feel at home. It's homey. You know what I mean? I love the environment. I love the trees. I just love everything about palm trees and shit. But I am still one of those people who believe in building my community. So even if I do leave, I would never fully exit the DMV. That's the whole point of Plugged In Radio Network. That's why we started our own nonprofit, for kids who don't have that opportunity, or the parents who don't have that money to pay to put them in aftercare or daycare. So this whole year, 2022, I want everybody to stay tuned, but this whole year we are gearing towards buying a bigger location, bigger space, and becoming an aftercare site. So when kids get out of school, and it's going to be free to the parents. Come in, learn how to work a radio network, learn how to work cameras, learn a craft, a skill that can teach you. Right. You feel me? Teach you how to be a better person, or just teach you how to make your own money. I've never known when I picked up my camera that I'll be making, $175 an hour every time I walk out my house. But now I do, and I'm like, you know what? This is pretty damn good. And that's a minimum. So just teaching children to do that, especially now that they get this technology thing going on. I seen somebody edit a video on an iPhone. Was like, bro,
yeah,
how much time did you have to do that?
It's extremely possible.
Yeah,
iPhone's got too many resources through apps and filters and all types of stuff.
You
but
can make a living off that stuff, man.
yeah. So like, despite all of the opportunities, I guess it's just more so that just that feeling of wanting to escape the fact that it's kind of like violent, really violent out here. People are really going off.
I mean,
And then when the weather gets warmer,
I mean, if you're really worried about that, you can move to Gaithersburg. Like, there's Maryland is huge, Virginia is huge, DC is big. DC ain't that big, but the problem is that we're in the hood. Everywhere we go, we know people from the hood. Or we're going to another hood. Just leave the hood. If it's that big for you, that's why people move to Waldorf. Even though it's y'all like trapped out there now, but you move to Waldorf. Get away. Get to places like Akakeek, Clinton, Bowie. You know what I'm saying? Those
I just
places are
want to
nice.
say on OG Radio, you should never become a victim of where you live at, especially if you haven't, don't make yourself mentally a victim. Don't live in fear. It's not even the move. It's a waste of time. You got to figure out a way to distract your mind, because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. You know, you could be spending your time being more productive, becoming more stable mentally, financially. But whatever you do, just don't live in fear, because that will stop you from doing so many things and can impede on your growth for real.
Nah, for real.
So, man, we're going to take a commercial break and then we're going to come right back.
All right. Let's get it.
Yeah.
It's a zombie invasion.
Big GT shit, you know what the fuck going on, nigga? Fuck they talking about.
Damn, Tanner.
Yes, sir. Look, I used to pray I could make it to see my way out of them trenches. Kick it with me, would be up in the game. He got mad at this man, she turned up on the benches. I be low key, but I keep me a tool. I can fight me a nigga, but we got them branches. Shake it, little bitch, I'ma give you some inches. Tell that little boy, keep it all my mentions. We stay with extensions. I used to run up and play in the snow. Wait for my time, but I'm feeling the glow. I got niggas who ready, they really a go. And the promoters been feeling the nigga. I guess you could say that they fucking with Joe. When I get in, I'ma put on my bro. We gon' fuck up a sack and then fuck up the show. Freaky little bitch on my dick wanna blow. They be fucking with me when I switch up the flow. I think he watching the nigga. Hey, go get the burner. He bout to get sent through the door. Don't give a fuck about niggas and bitches. Just bring me the money, cause I'm tryna go. Yeah, this a name that you niggas should know. If that boy need a feed, then it's not for the low. Just throw me the dro. Sleeping in class and she play with my fro. I had to cut off a couple of bitches. I feel like they fucking with me on the low. Straight to the top, ain't no way in the grow. Only way I look back if I'm waiting for bro. Bringing this packing, but we never lacking. He might just get shot if we tweak at the stove.
Wake up, may not understand it cause it's all real. And I don't really give a damn how y'all feel. Baby, I'm just trying to let my head down. Baby, I'm just trying to let my head down. Everybody's watching, I'm aware now. But I can't find a reason I should care now. Baby, I'm just trying to let my... If I take off my coat, do you promise to stay? If I give you my heart, would you throw it away? Do you mean what you say when you tell me you love me? Do you really? Do you really?
Bitty bitty bitch, as a numerologist, got your number where I live. I'ma get you out of pocket like a quarterback blitz. That's an everyday faucet, make it wet, make it rinse. Skeletons in your closet, but your past don't exist. Got a pad on your list, got a pad on your line. Calabas ain't the move, that's where everybody live. Plus the mountain is hot, you forgot what you got.
love is just put you through changes. Tell me why, tell me why, tell me why.
Welcome back to the OG Radio Show. Hey, let me just be the first to tell you right here, I apologize because I am not on the music. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? No, it's okay. No, that was too funny, yo. That was too funny. I felt like my mom was playing music for a second. Yeah, we were talking about exactly like you said, rah gang gang shoot 'em up. We was talking about that right before we just got back in, and we were just talking about the vibes that your girl Michelle Lorraine give off is all West Coast Cali because she's all laid back.
Facts.
So not a lot of people know that my mom's side of the family, and the crazy thing is my aunt that be out there in Cali, she be tuned in sometimes. So shout out to her.
Shout out, auntie.
But yeah, my mom's side of the family is from California, and I love going back there, just visiting family, catching up, going to places that are like traditional when I would go with my mom.
Yeah.
I love it out here, but KB and I were just discussing how people are aggressive out here, like
Yeah.
overly
Very passive aggressive. That's the issue. It's like they act like they not. But for real, they like like you can walk down California streets and sometimes even in the hood, people will speak. They'll say hi, they'll wave, something random. It's very awkward when I first went there, like, what the fuck is this person waving at? Because I'm from here. You feel me? But you come back home, motherfucker mug at you, like, what the fuck did I do to you? Nigga, like, why are you mugging at me? Oh, why you got such a straight face? It's like it's a defense. And this person could not even be a mean person. It's just you have to. It's like this here. You feel like you always got to be on guard. But the West Coast, especially in California, it's more laid back. It's more relaxing. It's like, so what? That's why I started saying bro.
Everybody has money to say so what.
But not even that. I'm telling you, even the homeless people nice
right.
out
you
that
did
motherfucker.
Say that too.
I'm telling you, because I think we got drunk one night. I got drunk as hell one night and fell asleep on the beach. Literally just knocked out on the beach and woke up, saw the sunrise. It was beautiful. You feel me? But it wasn't too cold. It wasn't too hot. It was like perfect weather. Other motherfuckers would sleep on the beach too. I'm like, all right, this must be a thing. But let me take my picture at home. But it was just the energy. You feel me? I walked around with my camera for the next day. People coming up asking me, like, just being a creator out there. People are willing to put money into you. Hey, you shoot videos? Yeah. Oh man, how much you charge? I'm trying to get a video shot. I charge like $350. Damn, I got $350 for you by Tuesday. Well, nigga, I go home Friday this week. So figure it out or not. And then I actually still have connections from California because I'm just walking around with my camera. Like it's here. It's almost like I said, it's crabs in the barrel. Everyone here wants to be successful, and everyone here can be successful, but they want to do it their way, and they want to do it before you. So they won't promote you even if you're closer. Where they want everyone to win. The more people up in Cali, the better Cali looks. DMV hasn't developed that mindset yet where if you're from the DMV and you win, I win. You opening doors for me, so now I'm next. The more people up, the more people win, And it's just a different mindset. It's different culture. It's a different vibe. Like, everyone's hippies to me there, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a secret hippie.
I feel it. No, I feel it. I agree. There was a lot for me to pursue at the time that I was really into a lot of things pertaining to the arts.
Yeah.
But when you get into doing whatever you can to help the community, I don't know why, don't know how, don't know when. Actually, I kind of do know when, but
We're going to keep going.
Yeah. So at that time, I just realized that I thought my career was like fashion, but it turned into doing whatever I can to really give back to the next generation and the generation after that. Like I just want to
Yeah.
keep giving back or education some
Yeah.
way, but make it fun, make it one of a kind without trying to reinvent the wheel, you know.
Yeah. The best knowledge that someone told me is that pay yourself forward. How can you give if you don't have nothing
That
to
too.
give, you know?
That too.
So sometimes you might gotta leave. Fuck, come back in 3 years, come back in 4 years. Just always remember that that was your goal. You can't give anybody anything you don't have. If I got a half a cup, how can I give you a half a cup? Then I'll be on E. How am I going to fill myself back up when I can take a quarter of this cup, dub it into this? That's going to give me back a half. Now I have my quarter plus that half. And now I'm up 3/4. If y'all pass math, I hope y'all follow
No,
that.
I'm just saying
But-
you are listening live on OG Radio.
You hear me? Like it's
Nah.
you gotta pour into your spirit, yo. And like I said, pay yourself forward. Pour into yourself, and then you can and then you have a big enough pot to feed the neighborhood.
Well,
Step
that's
by
the
step.
end goal. That's the end goal.
Yeah.
I feel like true entrepreneurs and like philanthropists, you know, they never really retire because they always working. Like work if you really want to give back, you're never gonna stop working.
Yeah.
The job's never gonna be done. So I don't know.
Yeah. It's the relevancy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm here for that. I support all that.
Okay. So the next topic. Ooh, man.
What's wrong?
This I still want to get into this Kanye. Kanye has been really doing the damn thing lately, yo. I'm actually proud of him. Like, well, I know that he has stirred up a lot of conversation with, you know, his aggression. He's aggressive on over the social media. All caps. All caps. Yeah. No, but like I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching a few episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians back when Kanye and Kim was just dating and stuff. Can I say I really understand where he coming from? I feel like I can. You know, he had really a huge thing for Kim. They were really doing their thing. Get over there.
Yeah, I'm listening. Don't nobody can see me, so don't.
Yeah, nah. But nah, they had this huge relationship where my thing is I don't like to really have a relationship where everybody knows your business. Like that's not cool, bruh. Not everybody needs to know what's going on in your life. Stop trying to have that.
Accurate.
Don't compare yourselves to these celebrities out here. That shit's messy. But I can get all into that show right now. I shouldn't even have to get into that show.
I'm about to say, if you want to be honest, anything Kardashian-ish is messy. That's their brand.
Yeah.
The brand is messy.
They are some smart businesswomen though.
Messy Betty. They took any exposure and ran with it. Messy Betties. That's what we gonna call them for today's show.
Kanye is showing me that black men they have the right to show emotion and they have the right to voice their opinion. But like if you're going to put someone else's life in at risk or in harm, possible harm, then that's when you need to like reevaluate what you're doing, you know, at that point. And that still kind of goes to the first topic with rage. Like if you're dating someone and they got you feeling like you're about to lose control, you're about to become physical, they make you want to do something violent, bro, you definitely need to walk away. It's never given that, okay?
Yeah, I respect that, especially as a man myself. I'm not even gonna argue. I don't argue with a motherfucker. You could be mad by your damn self. You yelling, you screaming, don't put your hands on me, I'm walking away. Like, if I get to the point where I'm mad, I'm going to the bar. Fuck this shit, I'm out. You know? And it don't help sometimes when you want to build some shit, but this is a whole different conversation, to be honest. But I was talking to my friend the other day, and there were a couple people who were bashing black women in a sense, and I don't really want to say they're bashing them. They just expressed their preference. Say I just prefer not to deal with black women sometimes. I prefer a woman of a different ethnic. And I was like, sheesh. I get them though. You know what I'm saying? So even though I do love my queens and I still date black, I get what they're saying. You know, they're saying like they said black woman is the only culture. Black women are the only women in the world right now who feel that just because they make money, whether it's more or just amount, that dictates that if you're a man of the house or not. You know, he said, why do I have to, even if you make the same thing as me, or even if you make more than me, why do I have to fight you? Because your mother told you don't need a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to be the one that teaches you how to treat a man when we're grown now? I'm over 30. He was like, I don't have time to mentally have a battle with the person every time they can't control their emotions. And I was like, you know, I kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? Black women, black men, we all are very aggressive. We're aggressive creatures in a sense. But nobody wants to fucking fight all day. You feel me?
And very emotional.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody wants to go through that shit all day.
Very emotional creatures.
I got shit to do today.
But very emotional, though. Like, how come the pride and ego of a man will always speak louder than their logical, conscious, Sometimes their pride will just be so loud. I know you know what I'm talking about, KB. I know you know what I'm talking about.
You said, why does their pride be so loud?
And ego, yeah.
It depends on how you stroke it, personally. But I feel like it goes. I can't lie. Black people are like Saiyans. We're a very prideful race. You feel me? And we're gonna stay very prideful. I don't.
This is why we still
disagree
out here
with that.
killing each other too.
I don't think that's
'Cause of the
pride.
pride.
I think that's some people
Rage.
just pussies. I think really so. A lot of men nowadays are raised by their mothers. No offense to my queens out here, but y'all not teaching your men, these young boys, how to be men. Y'all teaching them how to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women, like even dealing with my children's parents. You feel me? My children moms and shit. Like, I know, right? But my children moms and shit, they literally be like, oh, he can do that, he can do this, he could do that. I'm like, no, he can't. Well, he's only your baby. I said, no, fuck that. You start now. If you start letting them do something as they get older, they're going to start reneging against you because now you're switching up on them. You can't flip a switch on them. This has to be second nature. You have to give them habits. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between a father in a household and a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like a father, yeah, we can nurture, we can do all that shit, but we're naturally here to protect, not physically, mentally. We're here to teach you how to kind of navigate through certain things. We're good fathers, at least. We're here to navigate you through this shit. And sometimes we're going to say a lot of shit you don't like because we're not here to be your fucking friend. You know what I mean? We're here to guide you and be like, hey, you don't like it? Suck it the fuck up. You don't like it? Change it. You know what I mean? But a lot of these young men, boys out here, they're scared of fighting. They're scared to get their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Now, I grew up in our genre where we fought all the goddamn time. But now, halfway through that, niggas got guns. I'm in 8th grade and nigga got his ass beat. Next thing you know, our school got shot up. You know what I mean? Like that's pussy antics to me. Men are afraid. I guess that goes down the ego kind of wave again. But not to get too far off of Kanye and Kim. I'm actually here for it.
Whatever. We've been off that.
Yeah, I just want to say my one thing to the Kanye and Kim thing. I kind of I ain't gonna say I respect it because he's definitely be wilding. And half the shit that they be posting is false news. Like him in the bushes and trees and shit. All that shit's false news. But Kanye had a documentary coming out.
It's out.
Yeah, I think it's really all just antics and promotions. 2, y'all looking at a man trying to get his family back. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You're looking at a man who's been kept away from his kids. You're looking at a man who's doing anything in his power, even using the public sway to get some sort of relationship with his kids so much that he bought the house across the street just so he can still have a way of being with his children. You feel me? Like, I don't feel like he's doing any wrong. Yeah, Kanye say some shit. Yeah, over the years, he made the people not fuck with him as much. But when it comes to being a black man and being a black father and doing whatever the fuck it takes to get your family back, I applaud that man on the game.
I don't have a don't have children, but I do know that when it comes to fighting for what you love, that's why I applaud Kanye, because you know he has not always shown his relationship to the public. For those little bits and pieces that I got to see on the show, I saw that he really still loves Kim, still loves his children. So I'm really for fighting for what you love, but you know you gotta
Non-toxic.
have a fair fight at least. You know, do play fair and don't be putting other people's lives at risk.
Who life he put at risk? Talking about Skeet? I mean Pete. Damn.
Skeet. Yeah, we talking about
How was his life at risk? He ain't tell nobody to beat the nigga up.
I don't know, but
The nigga did a whole SNL interview in a sense and made like a whole little joke or some shit. He pretty much, they're taking shots at each other. You feel me? I don't want to hear that, the white man can say what he want, but Kanye can't shit. You feel me? That nigga's weird anyway, but you not about to be in the house with my kids,
I think
holding
Kim's
hands
weird.
with my wife. We ain't divorced yet. You
I
gonna
think
catch
Kim's
all that
weird.
smoke.
I think Kim's really weird about this whole thing.
I think that it's fucked up that you gonna be still married to a nigga, but you out publicly with a whole nother nigga. You could at least kept a DL. You could at least pull the what the fuck is her name? Red Table Talk. You could at least pull the Jada Pickett. You know what I'm saying? Like, kept that shit to yourselves. Kept y'all business off the streets. You taking pictures with this nigga, so the nigga gonna flex. Personally, you fucking with my wife Slim, I'm gonna come smack at you.
I think. Well, I just think she shouldn't even be like. What the fuck? Why would you not want to be with Kanye West?
I mean, I can see a lot of reasons why she don't want to be with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? The niggas definitely be wildin'. I fuck with him
He's
as
a
a creator.
Gemini.
He is a Gemini, but he's a different Gemini. I don't know if he a June nigga or not, but he's weird sometimes. I fuck with the kid, respectfully. I fuck with the kid, but he be wildin'. Like, it be certain instances that they had together. There was a couple interviews. It was a couple interviews that they had, and my hair looks crazy. I'm not supposed to be on camera today, but seriously, it was a couple interviews that they had, and I guess they was at a basketball game or football game. Kanye looked up at the screen. She was like, "Oh, kiss me on kiss cam." You know what I'm saying? Like random shit. You feel me? Kiss cam shit. Nigga looked at her and smiled. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's embarrassing, I guess, to her, but that's your whole husband. But he don't like doing that shit. He always said he don't like PDA.
Oh wow.
You know, he don't really agree with public display of affection. But you been with this nigga. Y'all got 2-3 kids. Where the fuck did the 4 kids come from? Did they adopt?
Surrogacy, I think. I don't
Okay, because
know.
I know they had 2.
I didn't even know Kanye was like that. Like, what? Not about PDA? Come on, man. You a grown man now.
He don't like it.
That's that high school shit.
I don't know. He just don't like public display of affection. You know, I mean, Kanye. Every time you see him, he has a straight face. The niggas, he has his own ways. You married him now. You know what I'm saying? But like the post said, everybody blaming Kanye, but this is Kim K's third failed marriage. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up now.
Third. Oh, I thought it was 4th. I don't know.
Who knows?
Who's counting?
I don't keep up with the Kardashians.
I ain't even trying to throw shade, to be honest. This is not us throwing shade, or I really don't even put that much thought into the relationship throughout my day. I just know that, like, I really prefer to not compare my relationship ever to a celebrity relationship. Because, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Not even Jay-Z and Bees, you know? Like, no, it's not the move. Only because I have my own path.
Yeah, I'm a Gemini. I'm shady, so I really can't talk my shit, and I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about it sometimes. But at the end of the day, I support everybody in their own world.
Right.
You know, I want everyone to experience love in their own way. You know, ball out, buy a boat, shit.
Live your best life. We're
Yeah.
going to take a commercial break. One last commercial break. We'll be right back.
All right, let's get it.
popping, y'all? So this message is for all of my people who are where I am, honestly, in a transitional stage of their life where who you used to be is really not who you are anymore, but you aren't quite who you are becoming. You are somewhere in the middle, and you are trying to navigate what now feels unfamiliar because the conversations you once held, they are no longer conducive to who you are in this present moment. And the environments that you once placed yourself in, you are feeling more out of alignment than ever before, but you don't know how to tap into what's new just yet. You are trapped somewhere in between of you are who you are becoming, but you still have a little residue of who you used to be. And God is saying in this season, the only way to go forward is to fully surrender to this thing. You're going to have to put off the things that you feel like are no longer alive or conducive to the environment you are trying to create for yourself going forward in this season. But you're going to have to take it a step further. You're going to have to fill in the gaps of the void that is going to come from when you shed off who you used to be. When you let go of the old habits, you're going to have to fill the void with new things, things that actually align, things that pull out a higher version of you. And I am dropping podcast episode 5 on Monday called Trapped in Transition, or somewhere in the middle of transition. I'm still working the details out, but stay tuned for that. That will be dropped Monday at 12 p.m. noon.
T.I. Hey, get fucked up, everybody get fucked up. I get fucked up, everybody get fucked up. All of my ninjas, time to go get fucked up. All of my bitches say that you with me, time to go get fucked up. I get fucked up, I get fucked up. Everybody get fucked up, I get fucked up. All of my bitches, time to go get fucked up. All of my niggas say that you with me, time to go get fucked up. I need to get turned back. I need to be on side, but bitch, I'm be on jive. Nigga hating, nigga faking, fuck is he gon' say? Bitch, I'm known if I can go ape shit like him, he on blind, okay? Surely believe it, must I know I'm fiending. Trip to the hot 16, hot so cold and anemic. Had to be loving your body the way that you been it, you know that I need it. The way that you loving my body, you scratching and biting, I'm sipping your venom. White people get pumped up, black people get turned up, but everybody get fucked up, so everybody here what's up. Whole fucking room united, man, even blood and cold. And if you try to turn this down, but you gon' get fucked up.
Welcome everybody to the OG Radio Show. It's your girl, Mashawn Lorraine, and you are tuned into the radio station for our generation. I just want to say that spring is coming. It's almost here, KB. But you know, spring is here. Shed some skin, show your light, man. You know, it's time to really shed that old skin and find who you really are while spring is coming. It's time to pursue new ventures and new opportunities. My man's over here is going through it. I'm sorry, I can't even help. It's just distraction news. Okay. So yes, so like I was saying, with that being said, spring's coming. I wanted to list some things that I do personally when it comes to focusing on bettering myself. I journal a lot. I partake in gardening. I love to garden. I actually suggest everyone should garden because it's like a nice little break away from reality, you know, but it is reality. It's just watching something become something big, something huge from one little seed and watching it grow. It's so beautiful. I know some people that are doing self-defense classes, so I think a lot of people should do self-defense, including myself. Like, I kind of wanted to wait for a certain time, but I don't even want to wait anymore, so I'm going to get into that. I do yoga. Everyone should do yoga. You don't have to be a certain age, race, gender. Everyone should do yoga. And also take mini vacations, you know? Don't wait for a certain time. Or you don't have to wait until someone tells you like you should go on a vacation. You should just do it. Whether it's like in state, out of state, treat yourself because you deserve it. And I know that people work hard. They don't just, I mean, there are lazy people out here, but for the hardworking people out here, y'all should learn how to treat yourselves more. KB, you got anything you want to say to that?
I mean, nah, it's self-care, self-love.
Yeah.
You know, I support all different kinds of it. Whatever you need to do to get your mind right that's not harming to anyone else, I support you on the game, you know. I mean, you pretty much said everything on the head, so nah, I ain't really got much on that.
Yeah. I feel like
Eat good,
eat good. No. This is when my ass gets into it because look, your definition, your version of eat good is eating what? Cooked meat, seafood,
Oh, you talking about
cheese. Nah.
Oh, I'm about to say, because, you know, I'm not no vegan, so I really can't speak on that.
You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people aren't vegan.
Yeah, but I definitely have changed my whole thing up. I started just, I guess, eating the lesser of the evils, as I call them.
Evils.
I don't eat steak as much. I eat lamb. I eat predominantly like salmon, seafood, I guess like in a pescatarian kind of diet in a sense. I love rice. I don't give a fuck what no one say. I'm eating my starch and mashed potatoes because I'm not trying to watch my weight.
Potatoes is great.
You know, people are like, oh, no, that's too many calories. You're going to gain weight. Nigga, I'm
Potatoes
not
are
trying
great.
to lose weight, nigga. The fuck I look like, you know? So I'm not trying to, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I care about a shape, you know what I mean? Or just the entirety of how I feel when I wake up in the morning. If I wake up and I'm sleepy, it's not going to cut it. It's just not going to do it. So that's just where I'm at with it. I don't drink. I haven't drunk. I've been detoxing, so I haven't drunk alcohol in about 3 weeks, about to be 4 next week. I haven't smoked in about 3-4 months. Well, I guess if I'm counting wine, I guess I drunk some wine, but that was pretty much all that I really partaked in. That's pretty much, you know what I'm saying? That's the gist of everything. Just I eat fruits and salads now, which is very different for me, but it's helping, you know what I'm saying? I'm more energetic besides my regular sea moss and my ginseng regimen, but it helps. You feel me?
Ginseng.
Yeah. I ginseng like shit because them Chinese people be living forever. Dead ass.
Yes.
Them motherfuckers eat nothing but rice balls all their life and drink ginseng tea, and they be like 112 years old. Like, how the fuck your old ass?
It is one of the best adaptogens in the world, and it's pretty much it's here to help us deal with stress.
Yeah.
So that we can react to it better.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for herbs because, man, herbs is the best alternative to healing. You know, you got so many different methods, but don't resort to unhealthy substances like alcohol and drugs. Like, it's not the move.
Right. I support it all. So honestly, when it comes to like all those like urban, I've actually learned more about natural healing remedies and pretty much everything that comes along with it. So I'm here for it. You feel me? I support all of that.
Okay, the one thing though that I will say is it defeats the purpose, and I'm not here to talk shit. I'm not here to talk shit. It defeats the purpose if y'all eat bullshit and take these supplements.
What you mean by supplements?
Like
you mean
the
like
herbal.
if they eat like anything in the world, like fast food and all of that
Like if the diet is not like, yeah, if you eat processed foods like bread, like breads and crackers and chips and stuff like that.
No, you're actually right. I worked out for like 3 months last year. I worked out and I didn't eat. So it's like I seen my body getting strong. I seen my body feeling good, but then I noticed that one part of my body would never change. And it was all because of my eating habits. And now here I am a month into just changing my diet up and continuing my workout. I've had the biggest transition in a lot of shit. You feel me? And don't get me wrong, I'm probably like 3 weeks into this actual working out thing again, because I took a mean break off after Thanksgiving. Everybody know when Thanksgiving hit, it's like, fuck that gym. I'm about to go eat. And it became a habit. But more of the story is, honestly, your eating habits is the most important part of your workout, because you cannot take all these supplements but still eat right, and God will do good with you. You feel me? Your body can do great with you. Or you could do them both. You feel me? No one's saying you got to cut out meats and shit, and it's not all of them. But eat right. You know what I mean? Don't eat after 10, which is my biggest problem. That's the hardest thing in the world for me to do. That's the hardest thing in the world for me to do. I eat all my meals between
Why do they
11
say
and 1 in the morning.
not to eat after 10?
Because the weight sits on you. It pretty much, your body, it makes your digestive system work harder, you know. And if it don't digest before you go to sleep, sometimes you just ain't got nothing to go with it. And then you pretty much shit out of luck, and then you're going to have a dad bod with no children. If you ask me, that's kind of...
Y'all heard that. But y'all prefer to be out after 10, eating and drinking. Like it's
That's
12,
the best time. I ain't
noon.
gonna lie. I used to get twisted. I swear to God, that's the best time. But now I know what it's doing to my body. See, I used to come home and eat home cooked meals, like a full course meal, like 11, 12 o'clock, midnight. You know what I'm saying? 1 in the morning, a full course fucking meal. I swear to God. And then lay down and watch TV. And that was like a habit. It became like a very bad habit. And then my body started to show. I started feeling sluggish. I started feeling weak. I was like, why do I feel this way? You know, and then I changed, you know. It took me to start actually wanting different for me. You know, I want my grandkids one day. I did get to that, you know, and that's kind of how I trained myself. Like, I want to be my grandkids. I have to do that if I want to be better. I gotta work out. I gotta do healthy shit. Like, my body is in pain right now.
Yeah. And then also, you have to make sure you're ready. You, as in everyone tuned in, y'all got to make sure y'all are regulated. Y'all are going number 2, 3 times a day. And, you know, eating things with fiber and nutrients and all that good stuff to flush the body. Also doing fast. Y'all should be fasting.
Yeah.
From here to there, you know. Water fast. Mono eating.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know what mono eating is.
Nope.
It's like, that's like eating one thing for a week and then changing it up the next week. I could have a banana smoothie for 7 days in a row, and that'll just completely flush out my body. Or like a papaya smoothie for 7 days in a row. But
I mean, like,
either
are
way,
you eating anything else besides that? Or
no.
See, I can't do that, man. I be starving
You
like
think
Marvin.
you can't.
I'm telling you. I'm ready to fight.
I'm telling you, and I know what that is that has you feeling like that. Well, I don't want to tell you.
What, parasites?
Yeah.
I'm already shocked.
Yeah.
I'm already shocked.
And that's the only thing that'll keep making you feel like, oh, I need more of meat. I'm craving this. I'm
It
craving
don't
that.
even meat. I just want to eat. Like I don't care what it is. I could eat a whole 3 salads. You feel me? It
But
could
you
be
can't mono eat.
Nah, that's like one time a day or with a smoothie or that's just straight
No,
smoothies.
it's just it's that food for 7 days.
Nah, hell nah.
Exactly.
Hell nah. I be beefing. You feel me? Like I like ooh. I love food, you know. I love eating.
It's not
Eating
going
makes me
nowhere.
happy. The endorphins in my body celebrate when I eat. You feel me? And that's just I don't know. I was a born fat guy. That's just how I feel. I really can't get away from it. It's not a particular meat. It's not a particular thing because I don't crave anything. I've always been a person that hated craving anything. If I feel like I'm craving it, that's bad for me. You know, whether I need to smoke, I've never been that guy, or I need to drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been that kind of person. Either, I need some steak, unless I haven't eaten that shit in like 3, 4, 5 months. And I'm like, you know what, let me go ahead and buy some steak and just go make shove some steak up. You know, because I got a taste for it. But it's not like, let me get it.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Yuckity yuck yucks. Like, nah. Steak. Ooh. But, you know, I mean, if you change your eating habits, you actually feel different, like, all over.
Yeah.
And people would be surprised. I actually think that there would be a lot less violence if the street that I lived on, if they were all plant based. I would say even alkaline eaters, just plant based, eating raw. They would not be shooting every day. I guarantee that they would probably be doing yoga, playing Xbox, making money, reading a book.
I don't want to blame it on the food. I just want to say that it's a different mindset that comes with that.
But
It's more discipline.
But you got to realize what people like when you feed yourself, you know, those nourishments also go to your body, but also go to your brain too. Like if you're always drinking and eating sugar and processed food, like you're gonna just think you're gonna be off the wall with your thinking.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, people don't realize they have eating disorders. They have eating disorders. So
I probably do. See.
I don't think a lot of people realize they do, and it's not just like anorexia or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
It's like people can eat emotionally. They could be emotional eaters. So I don't know.
I am an emotional eater. If I'm happy, I eat. If I'm mad, I eat. I just eat. You know what I'm saying? Like it's my perfect celebration to any occasion in life. So I am that guy. Lately, I've been eating salads because I don't eat after 10 anymore. But if I haven't pretty much ate like throughout the day, and I know I need to eat something before I go to sleep, at least before 11, I'll eat a salad. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, it's after 10. I can't eat no regular food. Fuck the world. I'll get a salad. You know what I'm saying? They put some olive dressing on that bitch. That Olive Garden got some good ass Italian dressing. Oh my
Never
God.
been to Olive Garden.
Never.
I've never.
They give you a free salad. I thought you would have been there.
I've never been there. So, at the end of the day, all these things, eating, praying, meditating, being active, working out, all these things help you become a better person. And I feel like I was saying earlier, we wouldn't be releasing that much rage as a community, as a society, if we would eat better. You know, we gotta be in mind that we are what we eat.
Yeah.
And it goes into rage control. That was the first topic, but I can't even do too much because I kind of ran out of time, and I'm here to close out.
And she thought she didn't have enough time. Look at her. She
Yeah.
thought she had too much time. Look at you.
Nah, yeah, I'm here to close out. I just want to say we need to be. In the last episode, I really was pressing on cherishing time with your loved ones because you do. You never know. Life is precious, and you don't need to be having like stupid little beefs over stupid little shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool to know that you don't tolerate disrespect, but it's also better to know that you can, you know, be the bigger person and not escalated to some big wall shit, because
Yeah.
all that violent shit is just, it's understood, but it's so overrated. It's so overrated.
I feel like it's situational. You know, you don't have to be the violent person all the time, but sometimes you have to be. And I'm not gonna tell you go out there and fuck people up. I'm just gonna say stand for what you stand for and fall for nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just pretty much what that is, man. Understand that you are.
Guys be saying stay safe and stay dangerous. I guess I understand that too.
That means don't be fucked with. You know what I'm saying? Don't be somebody they can play with. But at the same time, don't start no shit.
Won't be no shit.
You hear me?
That's simple. And you're watching the OG Radio Show. It's your girl, Mashawn Lorraine. We got KB.
Hey, man, what's up? What's up? Hey, just so y'all know, y'all been seeing my little commercials on here. My album dropped tomorrow, 2222. Follow your angels, man. Phase 1 on every platform. I promise you, it's one for the books. If you don't hear, but you don't know about me now, you will. I promise you that. Appreciate y'all.
Of course. Until next time.
See ya, hey, get fucked up, everybody get fucked up, I get fucked up, everybody get fucked up, all of my ninjas, time to go get fucked up, all of my bitches, say that you with me, time to go get fucked up, I get fucked up, everybody get fucked up, I get fucked up, all of my bitches, time to go get fucked up, all of my niggas, say that you with me, time to go get fucked up, I need to get turned back. Be on side, but bitch, I'm be on jive. Nigga hating, nigga faking, fuck is he gon' say? Bitch, I'm known if I can go ape shit like him, he on blind, okay? Surely believe it, must I know I'm fiending. Trip to the hot sex scene, hot so cold and anemic. I just be loving your body the way that you been, and you know that I need it. The way that you loving my body, I'm scratching and biting, I'm sipping your venom. White people get pumped up, black people get turned up, but everybody get fucked up, so everybody hear what's up. Whole fucking room united, ain't even blood and cause. And if you try to turn this down, but you gon' get fucked up.